The Millennial Professional Group of Rhode Island is getting ready to host its biggest networking event of the year. Hashtag ChooseRI. And here now to tell us all about it is the group's co-founder and president, Travis Escobar. Good morning, Travis.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning.
Great to have you here. Lots to talk about. Tell us a little bit about your group for those unfamiliar. It's a great thing that you're doing, sort of bringing millennials together to network, to have this group. Really let us know what's going on with this year.
So we started in 2015 under the premise of promoting a positive image of the state to millennials, and we're trying to inspire millennials to invest in the Ocean State. So we do that by just bringing people together. Hopefully that creates personal and professional relationships that will last with them, that will encourage them to stay in the state. We do a lot of professional development workshops and financial literacy events. But yeah, the whole premise of our hashtag Choose Rhode Island, and especially during these times where there's a lot of negativity out there,
sure,
we try to spread that positive message and make people smile by bringing them together.
Well, talk about being that positive force for change, or maintaining that positivity within the community day in and day out, because these events you have, of course, ChooseRI, as you just mentioned, they are coming together. You guys are coming together to really foster that positivity moving forward, aren't you? Yeah.
So when we go and meet with our members, when we are talking at our events, we're talking about consider staying in the state, because when some people are looking for maybe other career opportunities, or they're not finding the career opportunities that exist here, or maybe they're burdened by housing, burdened by student loan debt, we try to do our best to connect them to resources so they can stay in the state.
Sure.
So I think it's really just that, hey, consider staying here. Please, Rhode Island needs you to stay here.
And there are a lot of young people here, a lot of millennials that have great ideas that just need that spark, they need that encouragement, and you're there to provide the support, aren't you?
Yes, yeah. So instead of them going to Boston and living in a little room, paying like $1,000 rent, or go to New York or going somewhere else, we're trying to always encourage them that we are a very unique, beautiful state.
You can do it right here in the Ocean State.
Yes.
Absolutely. The third annual ChooseRI event. Details: when, where, what do we need to know? How can we be involved?
Yeah, so it's going to be at Hotel Providence Wednesday, March 22nd. It's our biggest event of the year. There's going to be music, and we're just giving a toast to everyone, our members and people that have decided to stay in events, stay in Rhode Island, be active in the organization.
And let's talk about what types of professionals will be attending and have attended in the past. I mean, do you have people from all walks of life?
It's really wide range, yeah. The whole term professional it's really out there, but entrepreneurs, artists, musicians, people in tech, it really is all over. Lawyers, our young elected officials have come out to a good chunk of our events.
Does it really resonate with you as a millennial and to the people attending that you really are the future? I mean, we hear that term, it's used ad nauseum, maybe we hear it too much, but you really are the future leaders, and certainly you are planting those seeds now so that you can lead us down the line.
Yeah, so Rhode Island definitely needs to do everything it can to keep young talent in the state. I think we rank in the top 5 of young people leaving the state. So yeah, and we're top 4 in student loan debt, so we really have to do that. Right. By 2020, it seems like with the census, we're going to lose a congressional seat as our population is aging and being stagnant. So it's really important for the state, for businesses and our political leaders to do the best that they can to keep our young talent here, because other cities and states across the country are doing that. They're being part of that race. They're thinking about how can we make our community millennial friendly.
It really is a great thing. Do we need to register or anything like that for this?
Yeah, so millennialri.com is where you can go and join and become a member. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I believe we have Snapchat too.
Got it all covered.
Yeah, we got it all covered. So, and we're always, and you can also email us and contact me for more information.
And millennials born between which years? I always ask this question because I'm not sure.
So we do 1979 to 2000, which it makes a lot of people on the brain.
I was just about to say, I'm not as old as I thought, so that makes me feel a little better. Well, Travis, we wish you the best with this event moving forward. It's a great organization, and congratulations on all your success.
Thank you so much.
All right.